Wonders of USA. Great Sand Dunes National Park, Colorado. Welcome to the vast and unexpected beauty of Great Sand Dunes National Park in Colorado, one of the most hidden and underrated natural wonders in the United States. Towering over 750 feet high, these are the tallest sand dunes in North America, sculpted by thousands of years of wind and water. What makes this place extraordinary is the surreal contrast. Massive golden dunes nestle at the base of the snow-capped Sangre de Cristo Mountains. It's a dramatic, almost alien landscape where silence reigns. The wind whispers across the sand, and the sun paints a shifting canvas of color with every passing hour. These dunes are not just a sight to behold. They're a full sensory experience. You can feel the heat radiate from the sand during midday or catch a chill as the evening breeze rolls in. Visitors can hike barefoot across the ridges, sandboard down the slopes, or explore Medano Creek, which runs the foot of the dunes like a desert oasis. Come in spring or early summer to witness the rare surge of water that mimics a beach wave in the middle of a desert. And don't forget to look up at night. This park is a certified international dark sky park, offering a jaw-dropping view of the Milky Way over the sea of sand. It's a reminder that some of the most breathtaking natural wonders of the USA are far from the spotlight, quietly existing, waiting for curious travelers to find them. Cypress Swamp, Natchez Trace Parkway, Mississippi. Hidden deep within the southern heartland of Mississippi lies an eerie yet enchanting ecosystem. Cypress Swamp, located along the Natchez Trace Parkway, often overlooked by typical travel guides, this untouched natural marvel whispers secrets of ancient trees and waters older than time. The swamp is a tranquil cathedral of bald cypress trees rising from still black water, their wide, knobby trunks anchored in the murky depths like wooden sentinels. Spanish moss drapes gracefully from their limbs, gently swaying in a humid breeze, casting a soft, ghostly veil over the entire scene. Step into this place, and the outside world fades. The air is thick, heavy with moisture and the scent of wet earth. Sounds are muted, broken only by the occasional splash of a frog leaping or the rustle of wings overhead. This is a living ecosystem teeming with life. Turtles bask lazily on half-submerged logs, dragonflies dart across the reflective surface, and heron stalks silently through the reeds. The light here plays tricks. It dances on the water, mirrors the towering trees, and creates an almost surreal sense of depth. At dawn, mist rises slowly, making the swamp feel like a dream. While at sunset, the golden light transforms it into a painter's masterpiece. Yet few ever witness its haunting beauty. Cypress Swamp isn't grand in scale, but its magic lies in its mystery. It's a raw, natural stage that hasn't changed for centuries, inviting travelers to pause, breathe, and step into a world where nature still writes a story. Havasu Falls, Arizona. tucked deep within the Havasupai tribal lands in the Grand Canyon. Havasu Falls is one of America's most stunning yet least accessible natural treasures. Unlike anything else in Arizona's arid landscape, this hidden oasis stuns visitors with surreal turquoise water spilling down a 100-foot red rock cliff into shimmering emerald pools. The stark contrast between fiery sandstone and cool, blue-green water feels almost too perfect to be real. To reach this secluded wonder, one must journey through a remote 10-mile trail, an effort that rewards adventurers with some of the most awe-inspiring visuals in the Southwest. Surrounded by cottonwood trees and echoing canyon walls, the falls create a calming ambience, where the only sounds are rushing water and canyon winds. The high calcium carbonate content gives the water its iconic color and shapes natural travertine terraces and pools at the base. Morning light turns the scene golden, while evening shadows deepen the canyon's hues into a mystical paradise. Havasu Falls isn't just a waterfall, it's a portal to a secret world untouched by modern noise. Restricted access means only a few travelers ever see it, preserving its sacred tranquility. If you're seeking the road less traveled, few places deliver nature's raw magic as purely as Havasu Falls. Apostle Island Sea Caves, Wisconsin. Up in the northern reaches of Wisconsin, along the shores of Lake Superior, lies a hidden treasure sculpted by waves and time, the Apostle Island Sea Caves. This lesser-known wonder boasts dramatic sandstone cliffs carved into arches, tunnels, and cathedral-like chambers by centuries of wind and water erosion. During the warmer months, the caves offer an unforgettable kayaking experience. Paddling along the shore reveals narrow passageways and caverns echoing with the sound of water trickling through stone. Light enters in slivers, dancing across the red and orange cave walls, creating a breathtaking, living canvas. Come winter, if conditions are right, the magic intensifies. The same caves freeze into glittering ice palaces with translucent icicles and crystalline chambers, a rare, fairy tale spectacle accessible only by walking across the frozen lake. These natural formations remain hidden gems, often overshadowed by bigger national parks, yet their serenity and beauty rival anything in the country. With forested bluffs above and the vastness of Lake Superior below, this place embodies nature's artistry on every level. Few places in America showcase such a perfect blend of water, stone, light, and silence. Lava Beds National Monument, California. In the far northeastern corner of California, lies a volcanic wilderness few travelers ever explore, Lava Beds National Monument. This alien landscape of hardened lava fields, lava tubes, and craggy basalt terrain feels more like Mars and Earth, formed over thousands of years by erupting volcanoes. The region boasts more than 700 lava caves, making it the largest concentration of lava tubes in the continental United States. Descending into these natural tunnels reveals an underground world of utter stillness, cooled magma walls, and natural skylights where sunlight beams through collapsed ceilings. The surface above is equally surreal. Miles of sharp, jagged rock stretches toward the horizon, occasionally dotted with wildflowers and lichen that have adapted to the volcanic soil. Bats flutter inside the darker caves, while hawks soar overhead. There's no Wi-Fi here, no crowds, just the raw, primal earth laid bare. It's a humbling reminder of the power that shaped our planet. Lava Beds is also rich in history, as it was a battleground during the Modoc War of the 1870s. But beyond the stories, it's the eerie, unspoiled beauty that grips you. This is nature's theater of fire and stone, haunting, majestic, and hidden in plain sight. Borrego Desert State Park, California. Stretching across 600,000 acres of California's Colorado Desert, Borrego Desert State Park is a wild, untamed expanse often bypassed for more famous parks. But those who venture here are rewarded with a diversity of landscapes, from sculpted badlands and palm oases to blooming cactus gardens and fossil-filled canyons. During spring, the desert explodes in color during the rare super bloom, transforming a seemingly barren landscape into a vibrancy of wildflowers, drawing pollinators and photographers alike. The rugged terrain features eroded cliffs, hidden slot canyons, and natural arches shaped by millennia of wind and rain. At night, the skies come alive. Borrego is one of the best stargazing spots in North America, offering a celestial panorama untouched by city light. As the sun sets, shadows stretch across the land, revealing textures and patterns only visible during the golden hour. This park whispers its stories of ancient seas, shifting earth, and the survival of life in extremes. It's an artist's canvas, a geologist's dream, and a traveler's quiet refuge. No wonder it's one of the USA's best-kept natural secrets. Great Sand Dunes National Park, Colorado. Tucked away in the San Luis Valley of southern Colorado, Great Sand Dunes National Park harbors a breathtaking and unexpected landscape, the tallest sand dunes in North America. Rising over 750 feet against a dramatic backdrop of snow-capped mountains, the dunes create a surreal contrast that feels otherworldly. Unlike typical desert settings, these dunes are bordered by lush forests, alpine lakes, and grasslands, making the area a unique ecosystem where desert meets mountain. As the wind dances across the dunes, it sculpts ever-changing patterns and ridges that shimmer in the golden light of dawn and dusk. Climbing to the top rewards you with panoramic views of undulating sand as far as the eye can see. In the spring and early summer, Medano Creek flows at the base, forming a rare, seasonal beach where waves ripple through the sand. The silence here is profound, broken only by wind or the soft crunch of footsteps. At night, the clear skies transform into a stargazer's paradise. The park is a certified international dark sky park, offering stunning views of the Milky Way. This hidden corner of Colorado is more than a giant sandbox. It's a place where geology, climate, and time converge to create a landscape unlike any other in the United States. Often overshadowed by Colorado's famous peaks, these dunes are a quiet marvel waiting to be discovered. Okefenokee Swamp, Georgia. In southeastern Georgia, the Okefenokee Swamp stretches across 700 square miles of mysterious, untamed wilderness. Its name, derived from Native American words meaning land of the trembling earth, hints at its primal beauty. This ancient peat-filled wetland is home to mirror-like blackwater, towering bald cypress trees draped in moss, and a vast network of winding canals that lead you deep into an unspoiled world. The silence here is profound, punctuated only by the splash of an alligator or the call of a wading bird. Paddle through the maze like waterways and you'll encounter reflections so perfect, the boundary between earth and sky seems to vanish. Giant lily pads float silently, while dragonflies hover above the surface. The swamp is a refuge for hundreds of species, including sandhill cranes, bobcats, and rare wood storks. At dawn, mist rises gently from the water, giving the forest an ethereal glow. Despite its haunting beauty, few venture here, making it one of America's best-kept natural secrets. Unlike the ever-busy national parks, Okefenokee offers something rare: deep, unfiltered connection with nature. It's a reminder that even in the modern world, there are places where time slows and the wild still reigns supreme. Cathedral Valley, Capitol Reef National Park, Utah. Far from the tourist trails of Utah's more famous parks lies a silent sanctuary of stone, Cathedral Valley, hidden within Capitol Reef National Park. This remote desert region is home to colossal monoliths with names like Temple of the Sun and Temple of the Moon, rising dramatically from the valley floor like ancient monuments. Here, the power of wind and time is carved into every surface. Towering sandstone cathedrals stand isolated against vast, empty skies, glowing red and gold at sunrise and sunset. The drive to get here is a rugged adventure. Unpaved roads through barren, moonlike landscapes, but the reward is solitude and wonder on a grand scale. You'll see layered cliffs, dry riverbeds, and expanses of open space where silence dominates. The valley is a geological wonder, showcasing millennia of erosion and uplift that have shaped the earth into something both haunting and beautiful. This isn't the Utah you've seen in postcards. It's deeper, quieter, and arguably more spiritual. Standing alone beneath a 400-foot sandstone monolith, you feel small in the best way. Cathedral Valley is nature's hidden cathedral, a place of grandeur that humbles and heals all who walk its sacred grounds. Mount Rainier Spray Park, Washington. Hidden within the iconic Mount Rainier National Park, far from the crowds of Paradise or Sunrise, lies a lesser-known alpine gem, Spray Park. Accessible by a moderately challenging hike, the subalpine meadow bursts into a sea of wildflowers during late summer, painting the land in vibrant hues of red, yellow, purple, and blue. As you emerge from a forested trail, the view opens up to reveal Mount Rainier towering in the distance, its glaciers gleaming under the sun. The air here is crisp and fragrant with pine and wildflowers, and the silence is broken only by buzzing bees or the soft trickle of nearby waterfalls. Spray Park offers panoramic vistas that feel straight out of a dream. Marmots scurry through the grasses, while hawks circle overhead. On a clear day, the sky is a deep, endless blue that frames the snow-draped volcano in majestic stillness. Unlike the busier parts of the park, this area remains tranquil and unspoiled. As the sun begins to set, the mountain glows with pink and orange hues, reflecting on the petals of lupins and paintbrush flowers. Spray Park is a hidden alpine paradise, revealing Pacific Northwest raw beauty in full bloom. One of nature's finest secrets. As we wrap up this breathtaking journey across America's most hidden natural wonders, one truth becomes undeniable. The greatest treasures are often the ones not marked by crowds, postcards, or trending hashtags. From the glowing walls of Cathedral Valley to the silent mystery of Okefenokee Swamp, from the alien beauty of Alabama hills to the flower-filled meadows of Spray Park, each destination we explored whispers a different story, etched by time, untouched by chaos. These are the places that don't just take your breath away. They give it back, purified, renewed, and inspired. And maybe that's what travel should be, not just a checklist of landmarks, but a quest for places that stir the soul, slow the heart, and awaken a deeper connection with nature. If you felt inspired by today's journey, consider stepping off the beaten path the next time you travel. Seek the quiet, chase the wild, protect what is untouched, and most importantly, travel with intention, travel with wonder, travel with a plan. Let us know in the comments, which of these hidden wonders would you love to explore first? Don't forget to like the video if it moved you, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Travel with a Plan for more cinematic journeys across the globe's most extraordinary landscapes. Every week, we uncover unseen corners of the earth, one breathtaking story at a time. Until next time, keep wandering, keep wondering, and remember, the world is wide, but the real magic begins with crowds end.